So just today we found out that they're going to be installing a 1,000 staff village at the Dade Alligator training facility in the heart of the Everglades, in addition to the 1,000 to 5,000 bed facility there for the detainees they want to hold on immigration purposes. Now, this is very concerning because it's, again, taking away from the remoteness and the wild of the Everglades. It was never meant to have so many people in that area. And something that I've been stressing, Florida Keepers has been stressing, and even with Dean's video today and many other people, is that the reality is when this is only brought up on immigration grounds, which some groups are doing, and there are certainly several valid reasons to do so. But the problem is, because the proponents of this project, Trump, the federal government, DeSantis, high officials in the Florida government, they obviously have a very one-side view of immigration, and so they brought this project forward. And then people that are just trying to discredit this on immigration grounds have another side, another strongly opposing side on their immigration stance, and they're just going to keep shooting past each other. And so if we want to have, I guess, this facility either ended sooner or moved out of the area, reduced, whatever it may be, I think the reality is, and it's just, whether it's unfortunate, whether it's just that's the grim reality, it's going to be on the environmental grounds, because that's something that you can't attack from a partisan stance. That's something that Republicans and conservatives in Florida are also seeing. Even if they have some doubts in the immigration part, this is not going to be won by just one side shooting right past the other and them shooting by the other, because there's no compatibility there with these two different views on immigration. But with the environmental part of it, we know there's going to be a huge problem with light pollution, which we're already seeing, huge problem with noise pollution, a huge problem with roadkill. You can already map that roadkill out, and it'll be interesting to see. Honestly, that will be a good project to map it out for the foreseeable future and see how that increases, what the numbers are. Obviously, there's concerns with the dirt trucks being brought in, and a strong assumption that I have is that when you look at the map of the Alligator Dade training facility, it's an airstrip, multiple, you can see where there's parts in the middle. And at airports, between runways, there's usually a lower part so that, floodwaters can go into there instead of the runway. And my assumption is they're filling parts of those in to use them to put trailers on, tents on, facilities on, and what have you. So that's concerning because you're already taking away wetlands, and that's not supposed to happen in an area like the Everglades. And obviously another part is just what we're already seeing is delay in traffic. We're going to see a delay in outdoor recreation now that this is essentially a federal immigration facility. Because our goal should be is how can we get this facility out of the Everglades as fast as possible? Not who can yell the loudest, not who would be the most righteous. And I think that is going to be for the environmental part, because at least that means there's less shooting by each other.